Who's actually not just even but ahead as far as production goes, and he's back in full swing as far as his economy goes, but unfortunately his tech is going to be far behind Upmagic's tech, and it looks like Upmagic has a decent kind of seal on his front door. It doesn't look like it would be a very good seal to get any sort of mech out. In the meantime, I don't think Bisu knows that there's another expansion down in the lower left-hand corner. It looks like Upmagic is going to dedicate to infantry. He's putting down 4 barracks, and he's going to go, I guess, a medic marine rush, or maybe just the million-man march, go with a whole lot of marines, and once he has stim packs, just shove up into Bisu and just kind of use Comsat to go along the way. Bisu, in the meantime, going back to that upper left-hand expansion, going to try to expand. And here comes the 2 Dark Templar. I think once these die, I think Bisu's gonna. We'll see how he reacts from there, but he's gonna be in big trouble. Let's see if Bisu does some scouting first. And really, that bottom left-hand expansion, if Bisu manages to scout that out, that could be big trouble for Upmagic. He doesn't have any forces that can really get down there, and at the moment he's only producing Marines, and Marines get eaten alive by Dark Templar unless they're really in mass and you can get a good comsat off. And that Zealot coming up, I wonder if he can see those barracks off the front. And really interesting build, some medics and Marines out, but again, medic Marine versus Dark Templar, and really that's fascinating. We'll see how that works out. And unfortunately, Bisu taking those Dark Templar and going up the middle, and that turret catching them, and now Bisu pulling them back. Fortunately, with those Dark Templar, he is going to be able to delay Upmagic to a decent degree. Upmagic isn't going to be able to just storm up to Bisu's front until he really gets a science facility, or maybe in some vultures and some mines. He does have Comsat, but he really needs to conserve the Comsat just in case. And now he's emptying his bunker, and looks like he's going to do a push, and we'll see. Yeah, here comes the first Dark Templar to get rid of the first Comsat, and there that first one goes. And man, is just wow, brilliant micro by Bisu, manages to get that Dark Templar out there. So that's one less Comsat that Upmagic has, and so Upmagic is going to have to pull back. He can't commit those troops again, because he just doesn't want to get eaten alive by those Dark Templar. And I wouldn't be surprised, Bisu seeing this, if he didn't commit several Dark Templar post this, and again getting another Comsat out of Upmagic, and still Upmagic did not manage to take that Dark Templar out. That's a little bit of that's an extreme miscue on his part. And now that, as you can see, that Dark Templar just running wild on those Marine, another Comsat going off, I think that's an indication to Bisu that Upmagic does in fact have a second expansion up that he has not scouted, and I don't know if and I wouldn't say that's a bad indication, because Upmagic really are trying to press up now, but again a Dark Templar, and I don't think there's any Comsat left for that Dark Templar, so they're just going to get eaten alive. As you can see, those 2 Dark Templar are pressing down, so this is going to effectively stop this attack temporarily. We'll see if Upmagic decides to bring up an SCV to try to build a turret out here. I'm not sure what he's going to do, or if he's just going to wait for additional Comsat, or get a vulture out. And really, and one more Comsat coming off. It looks like he just got that now, so he's not going to have another Comsat for a decent amount of time, and he is in fact going to try to put some turrets around. But if Bisu manages to scout those out, there's nothing that's going to be stopping. It looks like Bisu is preoccupied though, trying to pick these Marines off, and that was a little bit of a miscue in my opinion, leading that Dark Templar up to that SCV. If Bisu had seen that, he could have easily gone and picked that SCV up before that turret went up. Although maybe the timing was a little off there, but it looks like he is in fact getting a bunch of factories. It looks like he's going to research mines and then just bring a whole bunch of vultures out and just push up from there. And I think that's going to be the end for Bisu, unless he's getting something, unless he's switched to a different tech drop. He does have that other expansion up. In fact, he does have dropships. So we'll see what he does from here. If he does manage to get a decent drop on Upmagic's main, which is actually extremely vulnerable, he doesn't have a lot of forces in his back area, and even the forces he does have, it's medic marine, and honestly, it looks like a robotics facility up for Bisu. So Bisu could very much take the upper hand here if Upmagic does not basically hurry up and get those vultures out with those mines. But I still think that Upmagic is definitely in a commanding position. As soon as he has those vultures and those mines out, he can basically, as you can see, Bisu just doesn't have a lot of forces on the ground. So once those Dark Templar are neutralized, that's going to be it for Bisu. Upmagic's just going to be able to storm right into his base. It looks like he's just trying to madly scramble some upgrades there, and maybe an absolutely fantastic, brilliant something would happen. But it looks like a dropship coming out from Upmagic, and he's just got a couple of medic marines in it, and it's going to be it looks like enough to take those dragoons. And Bisu trying to lead those dragoons away from the probes, but it looks like those probes are going to have to flee that base. He's going to see that observatory. He's going to see that robotics facility, and I think he's going to be able to take that robotics facility out. And And in the meantime, Comsat going down. Let's see. Yeah, he did manage. No, he's not managed to take out that Dark Templar yet. So that's managed to take out about half that Marine force. But Upmagic in the meantime reinforcing with that dropship and plop that barracks down there. And is in the meantime just dumping Marines there, building Marines out of that barracks that it's landed. That's really creative play. I like that. And going to try to take that robotics facility out after he takes the probes and the gas out. And still harassing with those Marines. And now a Reaver's down. And that Reaver, oof, that Scarab could have been just terrible. But only getting a single Marine. But it looks like it has now managed to take all the Marines. And that Dark Templar just following those Vultures, trying to take those Vultures out, I think, before they get some mines down. And another expansion going up for Upmagic. Bisu in a lot of trouble here. And it looks like he did another drop in Bisu's main, so Bisu losing probes left and right. Those cannons are going to stop those Vultures from coming in the front. And it looks like that beautiful Scarab and manages to get all 3 of those Marines. Upmagic currently no longer producing medic Marines, kind of realizing the Dark Templar Reaver very much anti-infantry, so switching to kind of a tank Vulture Goliath build would be my assumption. And Bisu amazingly still in this game. Upmagic has that upper right-hand corner camped, and he's kind of exploring that, he's really hurt Bisu's economy. And honestly, it's amazing that Bisu's even in this game at this point. There's the mines. Let's see if he can basically lead some Dark Templar into those mines. Looks like he's going to try to pin. No, he's not going to be able to pin that Vulture to the. And where did Bisu get these units? When did he have time to get the economy to get Vulture to get these Dragoons? It's absolutely amazing. He's going through trying to take out some turrets, trying to reclaim some ground on the map, and that Reaver dropping that. And wow, Bisu's right back in this game. Looks like Upmagic does have siege tech. My guess though, a lot of siege tanks down there at that position though. So Upmagic is going to be able to hold this. And really, Bisu, even though he's coming up, this is kind of a last-ditch effort. These are all his troops. He is all in, and after losing that Reaver, he's going to call GG. And Bisu putting up a good fight after being at a significant disadvantage early. A little bit stunned there, and congratulations to Upmagic for taking down Bisu. That was a fantastic match. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Another English commentary by Diggity. Yeah, there you go. Talk to you guys later.